1963 marked the passing of several influential figures whose contributions to society left an enduring legacy. From trailblazing leaders to creative minds, these individuals helped shape the world with their talents, ideas, and actions. Though their time was brief, their impact has stood the test of time, inspiring future generations in ways both profound and lasting. This is the story of famous people we lost in 1963. Known as the Raja, Rogers Hornsby dominated baseball in the 1920s, setting records that still blow minds today. A batting average of 358 thousandths over his career. That's not something you see often. Hornsby wasn't just a great hitter, he had an iron will, known for his intense approach to the game. Off the field, though, his personality was difficult, to say the least. But that fierce independence made him one of the most influential players of his time. His death in 1963 marked the end of an era in baseball, and fans still remember him as one of the game's greats.
Poems about his experiences in a mental hospital, for example, interest me very much.
Sylvia Plath's poetry cuts deep, haunting readers with its raw emotion. Born in 1932, she made waves in literature with her vivid imagery and unapologetic explorations of despair. The Bell Jar, her semi-autobiographical novel, became an instant classic. She fought fiercely through the darkest of times, battling inner demons. Her death in February 1963 shocked the literary world, leaving a legacy that only grew with time. Plath's influence on poetry is undeniable, and her work still resonates today. Gone too soon, but never forgotten, Sylvia's words continue to echo. Rajendra Prasad was more than India's first president. He was a beacon of calm leadership during the nation's formative years. A lawyer by profession and a freedom fighter at heart, he played a key role in India's independence movement alongside Gandhi. His presidency was marked by a vision of unity and progress. When he passed away in February 1963, India mourned a true patriot. Prasad's humility and dedication made him a beloved leader, someone who chose service over ego. Rest in peace, Mr. President. Patsy Cline was more than just a country music star. She was a trailblazer who changed the face of the genre. Born Virginia Patterson Hensley in 1932, her rise to fame was marked by hard work and perseverance. Cline's rich, soulful voice gave her the power to cross over into mainstream success, bridging the gap between country and pop music. Hits like Crazy and I Fall to Pieces earned her a place in music history. Sadly, her life was cut short on March 5, 1963, when the small plane she was in crashed near Camden, Tennessee. Alongside her manager Randy Hughes and fellow country stars Hawkshaw Hawkins and Cowboy Copas, Klein lost her life. She was just 30, but her legacy continues to influence artists to this day. Ernie Davis was a force on the football field. The first African American to win the Heisman Trophy, he was poised for greatness. Standing tall at Syracuse University, his performance stunned crowds, and he seemed destined to become a legend in the NFL. Sadly, leukemia took his life in May 1963 before he ever played a professional game. At just 23, Davis left a legacy not only in sports, but also as a trailblazer in breaking racial barriers. He inspired a generation, proving that determination and talent know no bounds. Rest in peace, Ernie. You remain an icon for so many. Pope John XXIII wasn't your average pope. Known as Good Pope John, he was a man of change, launching the Second Vatican Council and modernizing the Catholic Church in ways no one expected. He aimed to bring the Church closer to the people and emphasized peace during a time of global tension. When he passed away in June 1963, the world mourned a leader who had brought hope and humanity to the papacy. John XXIII's spirit of openness continues to inspire Catholics today. Rest in peace, good Pope John, your light still shines.
Conditions will be improved for Negroes. We want conditions improved for everybody.
Medgar Evers' name is forever linked to the civil rights movement. As an NAACP field secretary, he worked tirelessly in Mississippi to fight segregation and injustice. His courage in the face of danger was extraordinary, but his activism also made him a target. In June 1963, Evers was assassinated outside his home in Jackson, leaving behind a powerful legacy. His death galvanized the civil rights movement, and his work paved the way for so much progress. Medgar Evers' bravery will never be forgotten. When Edith Piaf sang, the world listened. Known as the Little Sparrow, Piaf's voice was as raw and emotional as her life story. She came from humble beginnings in France and became an international icon with hits like La Vie en Rose and Non, Je ne regrette rien. By the time of her death in October 1963, she had become a symbol of passion and resilience. Piaf's music captured the soul of France, and even today, her songs stir emotions worldwide. Rest easy, Edith. You gave the world your heart through song.
God's work must truly be our own.
John F. Kennedy's life was a mix of charm, ambition, and tragedy. Born in 1917, he rose to prominence from a war hero in World War II to becoming America's youngest elected president at 43. His time in the White House was marked by pivotal moments, like navigating the Cuban Missile Crisis, a standoff that nearly led to nuclear war. Kennedy's vision was bold. He championed space exploration and famously inspired Americans to ask what you can do for your country. However, his presidency was tragically cut short on November 22, 1963, when he was assassinated in Dallas. His death left the nation reeling, and his legacy still looms large in American history.
Don't let me down, oh, show me that you care.
Dinah Washington's voice was like no other. Dubbed Queen of the Blues, she had an incredible ability to blend jazz, blues, and pop, making her one of the most versatile singers of her time. Hits like What a Difference a Day Makes kept her at the top of the charts. Unfortunately, in December 1963, the world lost her to a tragic overdose at just 39. Dinah's music, though, has never faded. Her voice still holds power, a timeless echo of her brilliance. Rest easy, Queen, your songs still fill the air with magic. Thanks for watching. Today we reflected on some of the incredible people we lost in 1963, from President John F. Kennedy to musical icon Patsy Cline. Their legacies continue to inspire and shape history. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this and stay connected with the latest stories that matter. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear who left the biggest impact on you. Remember, their contributions live on through us.